Well, that was a long, long day. 8 hours at the sale. Oh yeah, well into 8 hours at the sale. Then we got something to eat. We had so much time waiting for our food. I took the time to use the placemat and crayon to to mark down my top five list, and then a number of other horses I found very interesting today. What you will notice is there's a number of horses that have left the top five list. I just didn't like them as much. I let the horses look great on paper, but I keep telling everybody it doesn't matter. I want to know what they look like in person. Until I put hands on them, it's impossible for me to say I like this horse or I don't like this horse. My top five list has changed quite a bit. Aside from that, there's about 15 horses or so that I like very, very much. A lot of nice horses today, but there's no point. What? Oh, Addie, you're standing up, doing push-ups. She's under the table. There's no point in talking about the horses we all know are going to bring $200,000 or $300,000. It makes no sense. I don't want to waste your time, and I don't want to waste my time. This top five list is made up of horses that I think potentially could be attainable. So first off, we'll get right into it. Number 79. This is a Muscle Hill colt. Muscle Hill colt out of I guess you'd say a lightly raced full sister to Swan for All, and also which one is this? And also Swan in a Million. So number 79, Swan F by Land, is a good looking colt, medium size, good size colt by Muscle Hill. Looks good. He's straight. You guys can see a video of him. Just looks the part. Now, we likely can't afford this colt, but at the same time, maybe we can. So when I'm looking for these horses, these are horses that are probably going to get up around six figures. I wouldn't feel very comfortable going much. One of these horses maybe a little bit more, but most of them I think should stay down a little bit south of six figures, which is where I'd be happy to attain them. So the first one on my list of five anyway is number 79, Swan F by Land, a Muscle Hill colt, third foal out of a full sister to Swan for All. Next on my list is number 146. Number 146 is a Chapter 7 filly. Now, you're going to hear from this bloodline again. This is a Chapter 7 filly out of a Cantab Hall, sister to Donato Hanover, Here Comes Herbie, so on and so forth. Just a beautiful, beautiful filly. I saw no less than 4 horses in the Hanover consignment with the same bloodline. This is the best looking filly of the bunch. Beautiful filly, well put together. She's actually big, strong, and looks great. Not large. It's Chapter 7. A lot of the racing happens in New York on half-mile tracks. She's what I would say the perfect size. So Darlene Hanover, just a beautiful filly, easily made my top 5 list. Now, I told you were going to hear from this pedigree again a little bit later, but the next one on my list is a Father Patrick. Now, of the 5, I'll just say it. I think number 171 is my top pick of the entire sale. Now, I didn't put a lot of pacers on this list. We're going to look at some pacers tomorrow, but truthfully speaking, we're trying to fill up the stable in a proper way. We have 10 Ontario-bred pacing colts. We have a couple of New York-bred pacing fillies, some Pennsylvania pacers also. We have enough pacers, I think, for right now. So unless the right pacer crosses my path at the right time, we're taking a look at horses that I feel a lot more comfortable with, which would be of the trotting variety. And when it comes to proportionally speaking, the stable, we're top heavy, on average, I guess, top heavy of pacers from past years. So we will look at some Better's Delights. We will look at some other pacers. An American Ideal I want to look at tomorrow. Listen, there was 2 or 3 or 4 consignments we didn't get to at all today. We will get to them tomorrow. But I wanted to bring you my list so far that I think is the best one. And when I look at number 171, Glacier Hanover, this is a Father Patrick colt. He's a big, good-looking bugger. And he is out of a sister to Glidemaster. So the first dam, you have 3 foals, 3 winners. Bella Gloss took a mark of 151 and 2, $141,000 made. Gangster Hanover, this is the update here. Gangster Hanover has now taken a 2-year-old lifetime mark of 152 and 3 with $119,000 made. To be honest, we probably can't afford this colt, but he is my top pick of the sale. Number 171, Father Patrick colt, Glacier Hanover, out of a Yankee Glide mare who is a sister to, I guess that makes her a full sister to Glide Master. Next is number 326. Number 326, I told you would hear from this pedigree again. This is the same pedigree as 146. 326, a filly by Trixton. A filly by Trixton, who is out of a Cantab Hall mare. Now, Stacy Hanover, number 326, again, that Cantab Hall mare is a sister to Glidemaster herself. I saw a number of these horses, this line, this pedigree line also, and I thought Stacy Hanover was one of the better looking ones in the entire sale. Not quite up with the other one, but very, very close. Both of them find their way onto the top 5. This is a beautiful filly, New Jersey eligible. Trixton filly, number 326. Stacy Hanover, and last, certainly not least, is a horse I spoke of very highly the other day, and she looked great in person. This is Donna Soprano. Dual eligible. There's another horse on here, dual eligible, so I apologize, I missed that. Dual eligible, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Standardbred Development Fund, Donato Hanover filly. Now, this filly is a half-sister to Tony Soprano, who, if I'm not mistaken, was the O'Brien Award 2-year-old trotting colt of the year. And then Julashi's Magic, you'd say, oh, she only made $18,000. No, she didn't. She won the super final and now has $157,000 made and a lifetime mark of 155 and 2. So Donna Soprano has a brother and a sister that are very accomplished in their own right in Ontario. This is a Donato Hanover. She is perfectly put together. If you were going to find any faults, it would simply be that she's a June 5th foal. For those of you out there saying June foals, no thanks. Lawmaker was a May 29th foal. So I certainly have no issue with late foals. It's how they're put together, right? How they look, how they're put together. If Donna Soprano was a giant, I'd say, okay, giant June foal, maybe step back a little bit. This is a proportionally perfectly put together filly. She's on the larger side of medium. She's very straight, very correct, got a very, very sharp head. I love Donna Soprano. She sits on my top 5 list easily. So just going back over them really quickly before I move on. Number 79, Swan If By... These are numerical order. Number 79, Swan If By Land. Number 146, Darlene Hanover. Number 171, Glacier Hanover. Number 326, Stacy Hanover. 3 Hanovers in the top 5. I don't mean to sound surprised. It just, I haven't bought a lot of Hanover horses, so to have 3 in my top 5 is fairly odd. And number 5, not in that order, but my 5th horse on this list, Donna Soprano. No shock there. She was on my list before. Beautiful filly. Now I'm going to run through 15 other horses relatively quick that I like, that I'm interested in, that may end up on our list and in our stable. Early tomorrow, number 6, Swan Song Blue Chip. This is you can look at the pedigrees. This is a horse that doesn't belong on number 6. It's a day 2 or day 3 pedigree jammed into day 1. That may work out well for Blue Chip Farms, and it may not. I don't know. But Swan Song Blue Chip is a good-looking colt. Number 6. Number 134 is Axe Blue Chip. This horse will go a little higher than I suspect. We're not going to be able to afford Axe Blue Chip, but nevertheless, I thought this was a good-looking sort himself, and very impressed with this colt. Perfect size, looks great. He's a New York bred, so he is built very, very well for the New York tracks. Number 237 is Seven Nation Army. This is an All-American Standardbred horse. I didn't get to go back and do the video on this filly simply because we ran out of time, but nevertheless, I can show you a video of her tomorrow. She looks great. This is the family of Behind Closed Doors. Sister Sledge is in here, so this must be out of Behind Closed Doors is the mother of Sister Sledge, is what they're saying. Very strong filly, very nice looking filly. Number 237, Seven Nation Army. Number 238 is right next door, Arwen DeVee. I love this filly. This is Joie de Vie out of the Northwood Bloodstock Agency. Good looking filly. Look great. Dual eligible, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Standardbred Development Fund. Everything points to Arwen DeVee being a nice horse. I really, really liked what I saw there. Again, just a matter of circumstances. Is Arwen DeVee going to fit onto our trailer, so to speak? Time will tell. Number 243 243 is Victor Mack. This horse was in my top 5. I didn't get a chance to look at this horse, and I'm an idiot. I was sitting right there at Concord. I did some videos at Concord, and I missed Victor Mack. It was just an oversight on my part, but I'll look at Victor Mack tomorrow. I love this horse's video. I love his pedigree. And when you look at, you see Fortunista in the second dam, first foal of a Lucky Chucky mare. I really like Victor Mack. We'll see how he looks tomorrow. Number 267. 267 was Simplify Blue Chip, another EL Titan, looked great. I don't know what these horses are going to bring. They could be good. Then you look on here, it looks familiar. Third dam, Donato Hanover, Here Comes Herbie, like the 2 horses on the top 5 list from the Hanover Shoe Farm consignment. Simplify Blue Chip, Donato Hanover, and Here Comes Herbie's down in the 3rd dam of this pedigree. Number 287 is, this is an interesting thing. This is a Yankee Glide, Kentucky only eligible, half sister to Fetosif. She's put together perfectly. Honey, come on. She's put together perfectly. Speaking, what I mean is the Yankee Glides are, if they're too heavy, they can be problematic as 2-year-olds. This filly's not too heavy. She's not small. She's put together absolutely perfectly. So number 287, Peltzy. Peltzy Hanover is a horse I'm very, very interested in. I don't know what she'll bring. Steve and I were talking before. She might bring a lot of money, but she might not. And if she doesn't, and there's value there, Peltzy Hanover might be a horse that we would be very interested in to take home. Number 440, Lindy's Going Crazy. I'm a little torn on this one. I mean, when you look at the Lindy Farms horses, they race their own horses too. So if they're racing their horses, who are they selling? I'm always interested in that. But call a spade a spade. This is a Cantab Hall colt, first foal out of a crazed mare who's a sister of Citation Lindy, Westward Lindy. A very, very good family, strong looking colt, big colt. Liked this video. I liked him in person. There is no faults with this colt. So I am interested in the Cantab Hall dual eligible Pennsylvania and Kentucky colt. When's he born? March 1st exactly. Lindy's Going Crazy, number 440. Next is number 472. Number 472, Blue Moon DeVee. You'll know exactly why when you see the video. My only concern with this horse, obviously, it's a giant of an animal. Now, born on January 31st, so obviously more than enough time for it to grow up, but it looked like it spent all afternoon eating cheeseburgers and horses. It is a big, big boy. Ontario, New Jersey Standardbred Development Fund eligible. This is a cadaver colt out of an Angus Hall mare who took a mark of 59 as a 2-year-old, 56 as a 3-year-old, timed in 55-1, and made $450,000. The first foal out of the mare, Lola DeVee, made let's just want to make sure I get this right, $409,000, took a mark of 153-4, so on and so forth. Beautiful family. Only concern is this horse too big? I don't know. Next is number 573. 573 is Mystical King. I talked about this for a number of reasons. Muscle Massive colt. I liked him. Amy liked him. We always want to look at a Muscle Massive every year to try and buy one. There's a number of them that look good in the sale, and Mystical King is one of the better looking ones. If anything, he's towed out a little bit, but a brother to Imperial Count looked really, really good over at View Car from what I could see. Another one, number 579. This is another Muscle Massive. This is Miss Muscle Hanover. This is the sister to Murmur Hanover. I like this one also to the Hanover consignment. I will pick one of the Muscle Massives. I think there's 4 or 5 that are on my radar, so to speak, and Miss Muscle Hanover is one of those. Number 655, Snowplow Hanover, a Muscle Massive colt born January 19th. I like that. This colt, he looked a little shaggy. He wasn't as shiny as the other horses. They had some OCDs removed from his hocks, so maybe a little extra time in the stall. They didn't get enough time to shine him up, but he looks great. First foal out of a Donato Hanover mare, sister to My Mom's a Blizzard, mark of 154-1, 480,000, 47 wins by CRX Caliber. I really like Snowplow Hanover. Also, then one of my top picks on the affordable side of the column. Number 730. Haven't heard much of me talk about Sebastian K's, but I'm going to talk about this one. This is one good-looking filly. Watch the video of this horse, number 730. Won My Heart Hanover. My God, I spent a lot of time in the Hanover consignment today. Won My Heart Hanover. This is out of a mare in 5 foals named Who Took What. Took a mark of 155 and made $682,000 by Inquirer. 52 lifetime wins. Then she had an Andover Hall that made $84,000. Another one made $45,000. Then you have not too much to talk about in the first dam of the 5 she threw. Look down on the second dam. You have the mother, obviously. Who Took That? And another one named Put Them on Hold. 54 and 2, $500,000 made by Call Toll Free. And it made, how many wins? 42. It had 42 wins and made over $500,000. Lots of speed, lots of money on this page. Really, really impressive looking horse here in Won My Heart Hanover. And last on my list tonight, Patricia Ann. Patricia Ann is the sister to Enjoy My Life. In fact, the full sister to Enjoy My Life. You guys know Enjoy My Life as we campaigned Enjoy My Life, trained her down, raced her, and then she was moved over to the Robert Shepard stable. Took a lifetime mark, I think, of 59, 2 minutes, made almost $20,000, and won a stake race at 2. Wasn't as effective as they hoped she'd be, but at the same time, Patricia Ann is one good-looking filly. Little late in the sale, better late than never. Patricia Ann, a good-looking filly nonetheless. So those are my horses. You got my top 5 list. Revamped since I've looked at all the horses I want to look at. My top 5 list is simple again: 79, 146, 177, 326, 372, and then a host of others on the next side, what I would say the affordable side of the fence. So we have a number of horses to look at tomorrow at potentially purchasing. We have a number of horses to do videos on tomorrow for you for the rest of the sale. And still a lot of work to do. So that is it. That is it from the day before, the 24 hours before the sale. What I would say, doing our homework leading into the sale. A number of horses to look at tomorrow. 3 on our list, our top 5 list. 3 of them are selling tomorrow, and a number of other horses are selling tomorrow also. Told everybody it's going to be tough. I'm going to try and really tighten the belt here and look at 6 horses. When I looked at my crayon markings at the sale at the restaurant, I can see 6 right in front of me that I think we can afford. So let me know what you think. If you want to become involved in any of the top 5 horses or any of the other horses, please let me know. It makes my job a lot easier, a lot less stressful if I know what we are interested in. So that's it for tonight. You guys should have all your videos now for the weekend. And then obviously tomorrow I'll be doing more videos from the sale. If we get any horses, I'll be doing videos after the sale. Go to the hub if you want to get involved, or if you want to have updates. Kelly can set you up so you get immediate updates when we purchase a horse, and you'll be able to get involved almost as soon as we can. Anyway, talk to you guys tomorrow. Hope you had a great weekend. Take care.